story ever? Come on, man, who wants to hear the coolest story ever? Not only is this the coolest story, it's a very true story. Believe it or not, I used to be deaf. I was deaf until I was 40 years old. Then I had the cochlear implants put in both ears, and now I can hear. How cool is that? How cool? Yeah. Now that sounds awesome. You know, I got my hearing about the same time people start losing their hearing. Right? I'm like the Benjamin Button of sound. And it was rough growing up. It really was rough growing up, especially as a little kid. Because my father, he used to do that magic trick all the time. He used to do the magic trick and pull coins out of my ears. I mean, for years I thought that was the problem. I was like, Dad, keep going. I think I hear something. But the worst thing for me as a kid was the breakfast table. The breakfast table for me was horrible. Because I sat there the entire time at the breakfast table with my head in the bowl of Rice Krispies. I know, especially because they were Cheerios. Like Cheerios, they don't say anything. But you know what I used to love? Alphabets. Alphabets. Oh man. That was like closed caption in a bowl. And then at 40 years old, they opened my head up, they put some electrodes in there, some metal in there, some magnets in there. I'm a transformer. I am the $6 million man. Remember the $6 million man? Remember him? How cool was the $6 million man? Let me tell you something, people. $6 million doesn't get you much these days. This is what it gets you. It gets you Liam Boyle. That's what it gets. But that day I could finally hear, and you know how sometimes you see on social media, you see people getting their hearing for the very first time, and their whole family is at the doctor's office, and everybody's crying. That's real. That is real. So I wanted my whole family to witness this miracle, so I invited them all to the hospital, right? And as you could tell by just looking at me, I married into an Italian family. So they're all in the room. You got the Italians over here, you have the Irish over here, and you have the technician. He's over here. He's getting ready to flick the switch so I can hear for the first time. And I could sense the room there was something going on. You know, something was happening because it was very animated. The Italians, of course, with the hands, and the Irish, well, they were drunk, so. I'm like, what's going on? I couldn't figure it out. And they finally flipped the switch and I could hear for the first time. And I was taken aback because I found myself dead smack in the middle of a food argument. They were arguing about food. The Italians were going, meatballs! The Irish were going, corned beef! And then the Italians stepped it up a notch with pizza! And then the Irish won with Irish Lucky Charms! It was like louder and louder, the hands, the drums. I looked at the technician, I said, you know what? Take them back, I'm good. But that day, when I could finally hear, I learned two things. I learned two things that day. One, Farts make noise. What? And nobody told me. I'm not falling for that anymore. And two. Now this one hurt. This one hurt. My kids, they weren't always saying, "Dad, you're the best." What they were saying was, "Dude, you're a mess." Yeah. I had 6 brothers and sisters growing up, and that was rough. Remember playing games as a little kid? As you can imagine, I played games differently, right? I played games like, "Hey, what did Simon say? Hey, help me out." It was Simon said, "What?" And if I was at a pool party, I was the only one playing Marco. Couple latecomers to that joke. How about this one? Pin the tail on the donkey. Are you kidding me? You want to blindfold me too? That is not pin the tail on the donkey. That is assault with a deadly weapon. Musical chairs. Exactly. Now for the first couple months after I got my hearing, every time a song would stop, I'd push somebody off a chair. But I will crush you. I will crush you in charades. Don't even try it. That's over before it even gets started. You'll be like 3 words. I'm like, "Kentucky Fried Chicken." Oh, the only way you beat me in charades is if you start with sounds like, "Come on." It was rough growing up. And my parents, they used to exploit my disability. Is that terrible? They used to like take advantage of my disability. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? You know what they used to do? They would buy me like broken, discounted gifts. And give it to me like I wouldn't notice. One Christmas, they bought me a Walkman. They bought their deaf kid a Walkman with no headphones. Another time, this is horrible, another time, they bought me just one walkie-talkie. Correct thing, because everything's gonna be politically correct, right? So they want to buy me a gift to make me feel like I fit in with the rest of the world. Yeah. They bought me a Mr. Potato Head with no ears. Even pets, man! Even pets, politically correct. How can a pet be politically correct, right? My parents, politically correct pets. I'd be like, "Mom, can I have a cat?" She'd be like, "No!" They got ears. Like, "Mom, can I have a puppy?" "No!" They got ears. They bought me a fish. You can't play with a fish. I've tried. They're slippery suckers. Do you know how hard it is to put a leash on a fish? So what does a little deaf kid to do with a pet fish? What's a deaf kid to do with a pet fish? I don't know. Read his lips? That would be like hanging out with my wife. Because it would have the same answer for everything. No. 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 No.